Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Shouldn't be able to do cold damage, that shouldn't even be a possibility anymore. I thought I'd fixed that. And we've got you, right, you erupt in 5 cycles. You've got 11.4 kilos, 42 seconds every 800, active period 32 cycles every 46 cycles, next dormancy in another 20 cycles. So, the gold one will keep us going, and then this one here will become active after that. They'll both be active for a little while. You can stay as you are. We will keep that one there as a priority 9, and that is emptying all liquids into you. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to enable the auto bottle on there. So they will keep bringing in mountains of water to you. I need water being delivered to that one because I want to fill this right up. I want it to overflow, and I want to fill that one up to that level as well. And I'm hoping that will generate a lot of steam. Now down here, this is just too hot. Alright. Well, actually it's not. It's now cooling down. I've sealed that off, and it is actually starting to cool down a little bit. And this is now cycling around. But we need to change this. I need to add a bit more water in there. And the way that I'm going to add in a little bit more water is I'm just going to take a water pipe from one of these rooms, run an extension out and drop it into there. I'm going to take plumbing, liquid pipe from here. I've got that. I can take it from this one. I can have that. And I can simply run this pipe into there, like that. Hopefully, it will go the correct direction on here that I want it to do, which is that way, and the water will go into here. And that will allow me to fill that up temporarily. And then I can snip the pipe and job done once I've put enough water in here. Like this one over here. How are you... What's going on here? Temperature. You shouldn't be doing that. Why are you running it through if you're too... Why are you allowing the water to run through there if you're too cold? I wonder if it's... I wonder if I'm getting, like, alternate slugs of hot-cold. Need to... Right, that's 33. 35. Something strange is going on here. Something strange in the neighborhood here. That's 27 degrees, that's 18 degrees, and then I'm getting water coming in here somewhere. Water, that's the water in there. Water 99, liquid pipe. 10 kilos of water at 5.5. Shouldn't be doing that. And I know why it's doing it. I've got, I think what we've got, let's go to plumbing overlay and then I can have a look. Right, that's 28, that's 31, that's 28, that's why. I've got alternating values. The water is coming through at alternating temperatures, so it's coming down here. How are you hitting this at alternating temperatures? 26, 26, 26. That's staying the same. How are you running at alternating temperatures here? That's why. That one's empty. I don't have enough water coming into this. The system is drained of water, and it's because of the dirty water coming through there. I've got some clean water being pumped in and some dirty water being pumped in. And it doesn't like the fact that I've got 2 separate lots of water being pumped in together on this one. I should have only dirty water or only clean water being put in. So I need to change this array. It's down here. This is our problem. Sievs one liquid out of a mix, sending it into a dedicated filtered output. Right. So what we need to do... Really, I just need to move the pump. That's all I need to do. Is if I just move the pump over a bit. Or put a second pump in, maybe? Would that work? I'm going... Well, what have I got? I got current load, potential load is 840. You are A little bit too much. I need to... How are we going to do this? Need liquid vent, liquid... We'll draw in a... I'm thinking maybe we could just have a filter and then cycle the dirty water around and leave it in here. And then the other water can run out. Maybe that will go a little bit fast. Although, first up, I think our first option actually is going to take a second liquid pump. If I dump that one in here, that will then join in to the pipe that is already pumping. Again, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's try dropping that one down there, and we'll see how that works out. Running into a brand new day, we're also going to let them put that pipe in there. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to go and put that pipe in there. They keep running up, getting that one little bit of slime in there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop them from getting that one little bit of slime in there. I'm going to dig out everything in there like that, because they can jump across that bit. So that'll give them something to do in here and keep them busy. We're then also adding in a whole load of pipe all the way across to here, which should hopefully fill that one up with a bit more liquid and allow this one to keep cycling through. It's no longer too hot up the top with the steam turbine. And by removing the sand down in here, now we've only got clean water going in there. I think that's going to... You know, I'm going to keep watching this bit. I've got... Actually, let's just pause a second and we'll run down here. So I've got you as well. Now, you... The problem that we've got in here is, if you look at the pipe, it's directly linked onto that pipe. So I don't know how well this is going to work out with pushing in the extra water. We're going to have to wait and see. Now, current load on that wire is 120 with potential for quite high, but I'm not using most of it, which is these algae distillers. So we're going to just take some regular wire in here, and that is going to be iron ore. And that... Oh, wait, no, it's the algae distillers down here, and I do have some other stuff down here that's running, but it's not really doing a great deal. It's the algae distillers there. Seem to be the biggest ones. The biggest drains. What about you? How about you? Potential power consumed 840. I think we want to do... We'll do this one here. I'll extend that across there, and we'll see whether or not that is going to help stop the alternating water temperature coming through into here. I don't think this is going to work to run a steam turbine. I don't think that is going to end up being an option for us. Now, with the volcano over here, this one is going to be an option for us. We've got a couple of construction errands there. I'm just waiting on some people to come back. Seriously? Yeah. You just decided that you're going to give up on that. No one is going to bother putting in those last couple of pipes there. There's someone putting a suit on. He's a very slow mover. Here's a very slow mover and shaker. Come on, dude. Come and do some work. Right, there's one liquid pipe there. There's one liquid pipe there. That is... not convenient. Okay, so that means I've got to deconstruct that pipe there, so that that water will go this way. It's going the wrong way. There we go. Right, the water is now going in the correct direction. I need that all to drop down into there. Plumbing overlay. That's what we want. We want the water to pour along that pipe as rapidly as possible, just for a bit, to fill up the volcano over there. I know that's our cooling water, which is not ideal, but it's still going to work. So I just want a decent bit of water in here. We'll put in as much as we can. There's quite a lot going in there. It's going to suck out all of that steam. So I'm going to leave that running just for a bit, just to start filling that one up. Down here, we're still dumping in water in here. I've got more water down here that's sort of doing stuff, but we can generally ignore it. And I've got supplies of water being delivered here into this bottle emptier. They're taking their time to get here, but they are getting here. And then once that... See, these here, this was a complete waste of time. See, it's not gonna work. It's simply not gonna work. I've got the water's still coming in. This is good. We got 4 cycles left before we have an eruption. We're 126 degrees in here. I'd like the water to come up another level. So I'm going to need quite a bit of water run into here in order to have this as high as I want it. And then I'm hoping that that will have a decent steam turbine running on there. I think that would be quite cool. Okay, there's a few other things that I want to look at as well. First up, we're in here. Pipe blocked. Ah, right. Let's go to you. Let's go to plumbing overlay right here. Next, I want to go to plumbing, and I want to take liquid pipe. Put that in there. Is that joined in? I don't think that's actually joined in. I think in order for that to join in... I don't know if it's possible to have one as a priority in here or not. Let me try... come off there. Go to the liquid pump there and disable that building a minute. Let's see what that does. Have someone come over, disable that pump, and then just run this pump here. That pump's now running. So then if I go in here... No, not temperature. Plumbing overlay. Right, that's changed things. That's doing exactly the opposite. That's in the wrong... It's because it's in the wrong place. That's doing pretty much exactly the opposite of as what this one was doing. Unfortunately... dirty water sinks to the bottom, so that gets absorbed before the clean water does. And so this is still... Looking at the wrong one. This is still not doing quite how I want it to work. Whether or not, if I have that running... I don't know whether I need to have 2 pipes coming out of here. I can't put 2 pipes coming out of here because of the coolant that I've got running through. Although, no, I think there may still be a way to do that. Yes, there is a way to do that. Right, we're going to have to be a little bit clever with this. If I go with the plumbing here, and I take a liquid bridge, and I... Oops. I don't mean to do that. Plumbing, liquid bridge, like that, and there, I rotate that one around. I can't put it onto the liquid ports, cannot overlap. So I put it over here. I can put it there like that. There. And then I can go with liquid pipe. And I can run that one under here, like this. And then I can take another liquid bridge, and I can put that one here, like that. That might allow us to sort of loop it round and join it back in again. It might. It might not. I don't really know. I've got something there that we're waiting on. 3.3 cycles for you, so we're going to ignore that for a minute. I'm going to go here and choose a blueprint. Oxalite, why not? Let's just have that and run that in. There's a little bit more oxygen coming into the base. That's always going to be helpful. So that one there is our principal problem at the moment. I need that one to keep delivering water, but they're just delivering it too slowly at the moment. I also don't necessarily want them passing through here on a regular basis. So I think that we now need to shut that door. Or do we? So I'm curious about this. Do I actually want to shut that door yet or not? I don't at the moment. We will wait. That erupts in 0.9 of a cycle. And then that's going to bring steam. So then, manual airlock. Can I shut the airlock? Oh, lock. Door is on auto. Open, lock. There. I've closed the door. I think that means that they're not allowed... I said you can... Oh, maybe he does need to... Pending door state change locked. Well, I'll leave that there for a minute. I won't do anything. You got 0.7 cycles still to run before you're ready. The water in here is doing great. I know that we are using up all of our water in here. I got 2.9 cycles to go there at 0.7. It's going to be less than that down in the other one. The steam in here is 127 degrees there. It's 130. Water, I'd like the water to go higher up still, but I'm sort of thinking at the moment that I don't need to go any further than that on the water. I'm going to go back over here now, and I'm going to go to plumbing. I'm going to liquid pipe. And I'm going to connect that to there, and then I'm going to go here. I'm going to snip that bit of plumbing right there. So we snip the plumbing off. If they can just come through and quickly do these. There, I've got delivery and delivery. Snip that pipe and put that one back in. That's the last of the water running over that way, and then I can mop up in there, and I can also mop up that bit, and there shouldn't be any more mopping. There's a little bit there. Let's just check the rest of the base a minute for other moppings. Doesn't appear to be any other moppings at the moment. And that's now been built. I'm going to ignore that for a second, because I want to have a look over here. Oh no, you've got 0.4 cycles. That one is pending door state change locked. Right, that's locked. Now they can't go through there. And we can unlock it later if we want to. Yes, that's good. And you're delivering... So they're going to keep delivering water in there until that fills all the way up to the top there. And then spills out over the top and comes down here. But I'm wondering if I should remove this so that that water pours down here first. And then I can always... We'll do that. We'll do that. I'll take that one out. If you come down here and just dig that one off, that will allow the water to come down here first. Fill it up to 2 high on there. We've got 0.2 of a cycle to go. There's someone coming in. Are you coming to do what I want? Yes, you are. Thank you. That's good. So you will dig that one off. The water is not high enough, so I need to do that again if I want. I don't know if it's going to go high enough. But I also need to keep that in it. And how long have you got? You've only got 6 cycles. You're right. We're not going to do anything different. We're going to leave it like this. They're going to keep delivering. Ah, there we go. Deliver the water. That's going to send that in. Right. And I also want to have a look over here. What did you got? Oh, 2.3. You got a little while. Steam in there. We've got a decent temperature for steam. And then we got water cycling round in there. And then this pipe over here is just about empty. So the entire water circuit is empty at the moment, and we're waiting on it to fill back up. So that one there, let's see what the gold does first. 2, 1, and there's the gold erupting, emitting 11.4 kilos of gold. So that should push through the airflow tile so that then this is... That's idle, erupts in another 1.3 cycles. Temperature in here is not high enough. That hasn't done anything at all. But I have got some gold. Well, that didn't really do a lot there, did it? That was a bit of an anticlimax. I'm sure it will eventually build up and it will be just fine. So you have now dropped below the required temperature that you need. My next big problem is that I've got no water in my system. I've got the liquid reservoir in here has got some water in it. But even that one... You've got full water in there, full water in there, half water in there. Plumbing overlay. So the water runs through this way, it runs up, goes to there, it runs back, goes over to there, it's consumed, goes through these. That's it, the water, that's... Right, that's clean water consumption. It backs up to there. I don't have the clean water going into the system. That's where our problem lies. Now, this here is not working quite as intended, so I need to enable that building there, and then I want the plumbing overlay switched on. And I'm hoping that I can then have this running a little bit more efficiently than what it's doing right now, because this is absolutely terrible. It's coming up there and it's splitting both ways. I need that to go that direction. I might have to snip that, just that one there. We may end up having to cut that one. What else have we got? Oh, they're sleeping at the moment. That's why we've got no one coming over here. Someone come through. Are you going to do it? Yes, there we go. You're going to do that. You're going to turn. There we go. So we've turned that one on. I gotta snip that pipe out there now. Deconstruct that one. So then that's going to start going in that direction. This pump is pushing it in the wrong direction. There. That's more like it. It's still not like it. Still not working quite as I want it to here. We've still got some serious problems. If I bring it that way, I don't wonder if it makes a difference in the direction that I actually build the pipe. Whether that affects the way that the pump works. Because at the moment I've only got that one there. Because this is part polluted water. And that's a full polluted water, but only part clean water in there. That seems to make a difference to how the whole thing is running. And that's not helpful to us. It's not helpful to us at all. And plus I've also got these radiant pipes here. There's no coolant running through my base at all at the moment. Which is another issue that we've then got to deal with. What's going on there? Why have I got a load of Atmo suits lying on the ground here? Okay, I don't know what that's about. Oh, there we go. Right, plumbing overlay. I need to keep an eye... Again, going the wrong way. Why? How do you force the... Oh, I remember how to force the direction. Right, there is a way to force the direction. Liquid shut-off, liquid valve. There. There's another way to force a direction, actually. I just use a liquid bridge. Controls the liquid volume permitted through pipes. No, there, liquid bridge. Runs one liquid pipe section over another without joining. I want a one-way... that's all I want is a one-way direction on it. So if I put that in there... No, that's the wrong way round. If I put that there, there's a one-way direction on that, and then... It's got no option at all. There's nothing that can happen to it. It's got to go in that direction. So if I do that, and then I go there to, not the liquid bridge, to that liquid pipe, and I deconstruct that liquid pipe, there is only one possible direction of play. I can't reverse on here, so then it has to go in the other direction, and that one will as well. And then hopefully I'll finally get both of them filling up. So this one here, they're both going in there. Not quite filling up as well as I'd hope, but it's not too bad, I suppose. Maybe that was the answer in the first place. This one's going in both directions now. But that does actually seem to be the that does now seem to be working. Like, the very few that are going through that are not properly cleaned, not properly full. We'll go with that for a minute. If it's working, it's working. That's all that really matters. So if it's actually working, then I'm good with that. Plumbing overlay on here. That one is all running in that direction. It goes to this one first as a priority, and then once it's run through that system there, it then backs all the way, look at it, all the way down to here. We're into this one now. But I got a lot of water on its way down through to start backing that up, because now, finally, the water in here, which means it's using this up quite quickly, which is not necessarily so good. The bottle emptier over there is needing to do something. We need that one being emptied out. Oh! Consumable ore. How are we doing? 29. We got 30 tons of coal. So we're doing all right with coal at the moment. That is still working all right. You erupt in 0.7 cycles. I've got... The water's all disappeared. The water's actually all now disappeared. I'm going to have to run this back in again. And I've only got 0.7 cycles in which to do it. So how is the steam coming up out through there? I've hardly got any water in there now. I have got a nice lot of water in here. So we'll do that. Plumbing, liquid pipe. Do you have large pipes? I think you do. That's going to go through there, and we are going to snip that pipe right there. I'm going to deconstruct that bad boy in there. So they should come running up through very quickly. There we go. You've got sopping wet feet for a minute. You delivered the granite, but you haven't actually gone and built the pipe. These creatures are useless. There, the water's going in the direction now. Right. They are doing what they're supposed to do. I'm wasting an awful lot of water doing this. This is not being done through... well, I was going to say not being done through choice. It is being done through choice. It's not being done because I really, really desperately want to do it in this way. I have very little water able to run through here at the moment. It's not good. I want to get some water in here. Right, what are you? You're 0.4 cycles. We still got this water running in. And I get as much, like, I've got a nice big slug of water there coming on down through. If I can get that to just drop in here, that's gonna at least help this out a little bit and have this whole cycle here running fairly well. There it is. I've just got to wait for that. Once that bit there comes through, I think we'll be alright. I'm then gonna go over here, and I'm gonna take plumbing now, liquid pipe. I'm gonna drop that into there. Let them come through and do the little bit of work that they're going to do there. And stop a second. That one, deconstruct. Priority 9. Right, remove that. Good. So we got a little bit of water in there. It's not brilliant. There's not... I actually wanted a fair bit more than that, but it'll do for now. It'll do for a start. There's definitely a good start in there. It could be a lot worse than that. Let's just mop some of that up in there. And you got 50 seconds, so this should erupt. I'm hoping that we don't have too much pressure in here or anything like that. And that should allow a continuous cycle. The water in the rest of the system, I need that now to sort of fill up before I can put too much more back into this one. And there goes the magma. Look at that. There's the magma in there, which is instantly turning everything in here into steam. There's a lot of magma in there. It's at 1,000 degrees. So that's instantly heating up. I should have put the thermal plates in behind that. Well, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.